welcome back to Lotto Scratchin. I hope you're having a great and lucky day. I really do hope you're doing well, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. So I have the same ticket from last week that was on the same roll. I have 4 of them total. This is number 2. I don't have to do them all in order, but I am kind of curious to see how the odds play out. So I'm not sure how I'll follow through with that, but let me know what you think in the comments below. If you really hate it when I do the same ones over, kind of like the same kind of ticket, if you like a little more variety, just let me know. I am willing to adapt. So, okay, if you weren't here last week, this is the $5 wild cherry from the Hoosier Lottery. And, oh, it's crossword 5 times, by the way. And you can win up to $100,000. It's 2 puzzles, and we have some bonuses with a connect bonus word there in the middle, and then also down here at the bottom. And spoiler alert, I actually got a $10 bonus last week. So anyway, I'm gonna jump right in. We're looking for 3 words to win $5 minimum, and also there are the cherries. Black and white cherries are 3 times the price, and red cherries are 5 times the price. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and start with, I'm gonna do like 3 at a time. Oh, you know what? Let me zoom in. Might be nice to be able to see. There you go. And scoot down. There we go. Okay, you ready? Let's do this. Okay, we've got, oh my goodness, this is how last week's kind of started. A Z, a B, and a K. Get my handy dandy little scratcher tool here. Kind of wandered away from me. Okay, let's see what's going on. A Z. We have any Z's? Okay. I don't see any. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to B, and we'll see what happens there. We do have a B right here, actually. I think this is lumber and available. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and scratch that little red cherry. Okay. Next is K. I don't know if we have any, actually. This might be a really quick row. Yeah, I don't see any K's. Okay, well, moving on. J, P, and R. Okay. J, we do have some J's. All right, we have a J here in juice. And June. Okay, I think that's it for that. So moving on to P. We have multiple P's here in happy. And if you're happy and you know it, you know what to do next. And then a P in plant, and a P in physical, and splash, tap, the end of tap here, the beginning of pear, party, the beginning of party and end of lip. Wow, that's a lot of P's. It's an unusual one too. Okay, good scratch there. Moving on to R. So there's one here in party, and at the end of lumber, I've got one in celery. Okay. Yes, up here, the end of however. Oh yeah, and then down here, the end of pear, and the middle of worth. Okay. Next row. G, Y. These tickets scratch a little funky, and I had to use a regular quarter today. G, Y, and F. So, do we have any G's? I don't see any at first glance. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Y. And we have that Y here in happy. And a physical. And the end of celery. I don't see any more. Okay, next F we have here in few. And I think that's actually it for F. All right, this one seems to be moving kind of quick. Almost a little too quick. X, oh my goodness, are you serious? X, Q, and C. Okay, well, let's get that X in play. Is there any? I don't see any. Oh my goodness. Okay, next is Q then. Yep, moving on to C. Okay, we have a C here in ice. Right here. I'm gonna go ahead and scratch this. I think that's probably aid. I don't know. C in celery. And C in juice. And physical. I think that's it for C. I'm not even really seeing a letter that I need because there's so many gaps. All right, so W, S, and A. That's probably a good couple of letters there. Okay, W here at the end of few. And up here on however. And the beginning of wealth. And down here at the end of thaw. And the beginning of worth. And I'm going to go ahead and scratch this here on tower. If you connect these words, you get $25. I'm not sure if I said anything. Okay. Next is S. Yeah, we have some S's. We have S here in physical, the beginning of splash, and also near the end of splash. And then right here in use. And that, I believe, is it. Okay. So next is A. We have an A up here, and I think is 8. An A in happy. We almost have happy. We just needed H. Okay. An A in wealth and the middle of plant. And then we have an A down here in tap. So it looks like we could use a T. And in the end of thaw. Oh wow, A was pretty prominent. A in pear, available, and splash. There's multiple A's. A in party. Oh, we just need a T. An A in physical. And I think that might be the end of those. There's quite a few. It did help fill it out a little more, huh? Okay, and then I think this is the last row. So we have an O, an E, and a U. No T then. Yep, that's the last row. Okay. And so an O here in however. And an O over here in worth. An O in tower. But I don't think that one's going to work because we didn't get the T. Okay. Nope, no more. All right, moving on to E, which we have here in few. So we've got our first word. And we have some E's up here in however. And in vet. And wealth. And, oh, lumber. Yeah, lumber. And 2 in celery. At the end of available. We got 1 at the end of juice here. And June and aid. Okay. That was a lot of E's. So it came down to the nitty-gritty here with the last couple letters. Okay, so the last one is you, and you are great. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have to say that every time. And so I have a U here in juice and June, and here in lumber and use. So we ended up with 2 words here. And I'm just going to quickly look over. We didn't have an H, no T's, no I, no L, no V, no N's, right? No N's. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and move on down to the next puzzle. Let's hope we get some more stuff on this one. All right. Are you ready? Let's get started. So Z, right off the bat, we have Z. But I'm not really seeing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to B. B in cabinet and the end of adverb. Be intangible. I don't think I see any more. Okay, I'm going to move on to K. And do we have any K's? Yeah, we have one. Oh, that's squeaky. Down here at the end of rack and elk. Okay, that's pretty much it. All right, moving to J. This is going to go quick. J, no J's. P, we have P here, the end of wrap, and the middle of ample, what I believe is ample. I'll go ahead and scratch that. And P, do we have any more? I'm looking, but I'm not finding. Okay, so moving on to R, we have an R right here, an arch at the end of the tower that we're not going to be climbing. And then an R in adverb, an R in entire, and at the end of over, the beginning of a wrap, an R at the end of enter, in the beginning of rack, and an R in universal. Okay. I'm going to move on to G now. We have a G in tangible. Don't see any other G's. So let's go on to Y. We have a Y here at the end of quality. And I don't see any more. Okay, time for F. And there's no F either. What? Oh my goodness. This is a tough ticket. Really tough. Okay, next is X. Right here in taxi. Okay. I don't see any more. Okay, next is Q. And we do have a Q here in quality at the top. But that is the only one. Okay, C. We have a C here in rack. And arch. And the beginning of cabinet. Okay. Next is W. We have a W here at the end of new and the beginning of towel. We also have one here in two and owl. That is it on those. Okay. So next is S. We have one here in universal and at the end of tennis. Okay. That's the only S. What? Oh man. Okay. A in arch. A in cabinet. quality and adverb, taxi, veal, and ample. We have an A in rack, which completes the word, the first word on this bottom puzzle. And we have an A in universal and nation, tangible, and wrap. So that's 2 words. Woo, one more at least. Please. Okay. And now moving on to O. We have 2 O's here in noon, 1 in nation, towel, over, owl, and 2. Okay, that's none of those. That's all of them. I believe that is it. Okay, time for E. I have E here, adverb, 1 in veal, the end of entire, and over, cabinet, tennis, enter, towel. Oh man, just needed an L. The end of tangible, and here in the middle of universal. Got an E in new, but no N. Okay. All right, guys, here's the last letter. Letter U. Universal, quality, and nothing. This was a very tough ticket. I'm not going to say mean, but tough. Yeah, it wasn't going to give it anything. But that's okay. Double check in here. We had no N's, no I's, no V's, no H, no N. I said that. No T, no L, no V. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's do this puzzle down here at the bottom. We had no L, so calf is out, sail is out, pail is out. But we did have R, U, S, but we had no H, so ticket number 57 was a loser. That's okay. It was fun to play, and I hope you guys had a good time too and were able to follow along and enjoyed yourself. I want to thank you again so much for joining me today. I really enjoy doing these. And I am kind of practicing with different methods and different things. So I definitely appreciate all of your advice, comments, and encouragement. So, all right, guys. Well, I will most likely see you Friday. And I wish you luck, and I'll see you then. Bye.